Some of the best stories about the blizzard are about people pulling together to get through it. Neighbors on Tucker Avenue in McLean made a time-lapse video of their shovel to freedom. Plows had created a wall of snow that blocked in more than a dozen houses, and by Tuesday, neighbors had given up on VDOT and they got to work.
I looked at my window and they were working. There was the first two were out there, so then the guilt set in was I can't see them working in front of my house and not help.
And once you're in, you're stuck. I mean, you're going to be the guy that quits before you get to the end of the block. And the guy with one leg was there to shame them on.
Yeah. I looked outside and Chris is limping up with a crutch and a shovel. Actually, two shovels. I was like, I have to do it.
It took about 3 hours to shovel the length of about 2 football fields. Those who couldn't shovel made sure the crew had a lot of food and drinks while they worked. You can watch the entire video by searching McLean in the NBC Washington app.
Of course, they all look like they're in great shape, so they're fit as fiddles out there.
So a lot of neighbors were stranded, of course, by the snow after the blizzard, but instead of complaining or writing signs, some took matters into their own hands. WSA 9's Peggy Fox live in McLean with a story of self-reliance. Hi, Peg.
Absolutely. Well, this is Youngblood Street, and this is Tucker Avenue. A few days ago, as Youngblood was plowed out, you could not even see this part of Tucker because of the big wall of snow.
It just, kept rising and rising as they kept pushing the snow more forward and more forward.
Fighting the blizzard, plow trucks pushed snow into a huge wall, cutting off 16 houses on the long dead-end block of Tucker Avenue.
And I'm about 5 feet tall, and it was pretty much level with my cheeks, maybe.
We had a neighbor that had a son to get to a medical appointment. We had other folks that needed to get to work.
They decided to shovel out the street and every driveway themselves.
When I first saw it, I was like, these people are absolutely crazy. That's a lot of snow. How are they going to be able to do it?
They not only did it, they recorded it and made a time-lapse video.
We did approximately 2 football fields worth of snow removal to see what you got here right now.
Poof! They proved me wrong.
The video was made by Juan Aguilar and his son Sebastian using his smartphone and a Gorilla tripod. What'd you wrap it around?
Down our street, we used the telephone poles to kind of wrap it around and get high angles to see the entire street and to catch everyone who was working out there.
The theme song from the 80s sitcom Friends was obviously Dad's choice. I don't think the Friends song was his.
No, I don't think he knows what that song is, but really that's about Tucker Avenue. I think that all of us who are in the slightly older generation really understood what that meant.
No matter the song, the kids got the meaning.
Just have to keep going, and no matter what, with help from others, you can do anything.
That's right. And I'm told that everyone in this neighborhood helped in whatever way they could. One guy on crutches even grabbed a shovel and did what he could. Quite an example of neighbors helping neighbors. I'm Peggy Fox, reporting live in McLean. Back to you.
Yeah, really bringing everyone together there. Peg, thanks. Well, 4 plowed trucks tried to clear that snow wall after the blizzard, but they weren't successful. VDOT would have had to send in a front-end loader or bobcat to remove it if the neighbors hadn't stepped in and taken care of it.
Just ahead, time-lapse video shows what a few neighbors can do after a blizzard, armed with just snow shovels.
Over the DMV are still digging out from this historic blizzard. On some streets, plows cut off neighborhoods with walls of snow. That's what happened on Tucker Avenue in McLean, leaving 16 homes stranded. But neighbors, young and old, took some measures into their own hands. They grabbed shovels. They moved more than 2 football fields of snow just by using shovels and 1 snowblower.
And I'm about 5 feet tall, and it was pretty much level with my cheeks.
I thought, they're not going to, at first I was like, that's a lot of snow. How are they going to be able to do it? But, poof, they proved me wrong.
We had all generations out here for us. It was great.
One man and his son put together that time-lapse video to show others what neighbors can do when they all help each other.
Good for them. I saw some neighbors that I hadn't seen all year long.